You tell yourself you'll check your phone for 5 minutes. Suddenly, it's 2 hours later and you're still scrolling. Your brain prioritizes efficiency, running an automated loop to seek comfort. A cue triggers a craving, leading to a routine, and finally, a reward. The routine provides immediate dopamine. Guilt arrives too late. The brain only remembers the pleasure. Most attempts to break this cycle focus on the outcome. We delete the apps, throw away the cigarettes, hoping sheer determination is enough. Willpower functions like a physical battery. When you face a long day of decisions, stress, or isolation, that battery drains. By the time you're tired or lonely, you have no energy left to fight the craving. Fighting your own wiring with brute force leads to an eventual relapse because the underlying system that created the habit remains untouched. A relapse reveals the exact moments where your current system is failing. It provides the forensic data needed to understand why the loop is repeating. When you map the emotions that precede the craving, like a spike in social anxiety or a wave of boredom, you identify the trigger that sets the entire loop in motion. Removing a habit leaves an unresolved problem in the brain. The original need for relief or distraction still exists, and the brain will seek a way to fill that vacuum. To successfully change the outcome, you must replace the negative routine with a healthier action that satisfies the same craving for relief. If you scroll because you're bored, closing the screen and picking up a sketchbook provides the brain with a new task to focus on, satisfying the need for stimulation without the negative side effects. Maintaining the reward while changing the routine allows you to retrain your neurological pathways without leaving the brain in a state of deprivation. Since motivation is inconsistent, we use environment design to take the choice out of your hands. Your physical surroundings often dictate your behavior more than your goals do. You weaken bad habits by adding friction. Moving a distraction to another room makes the habit difficult to perform, while placing the tools for your new habits in plain sight makes them the path of least resistance. These environmental shifts make small wins easier to achieve. Succeeding in a 10-minute goal provides a manageable dopamine hit that reinforces the new behavior. For the moments when internal discipline is lowest, an external accountability system acts as a structural safety net. Sharing your goals with others introduces social pressure. The brain's natural desire to avoid the discomfort of letting others down can override the immediate urge for comfort. Long-term change is the result of this ecosystem, a combination of physical friction and social support that remains in place even when your energy is low. Under extreme pressure, relapses occur. The brain defaults to its oldest, most familiar patterns when its newer systems are overwhelmed. Instead of viewing this as a personal defeat, use the slip-up to adjust your environmental design. If you reached for a habit because of a specific stressor, change the environment to make that specific choice harder next time. All of these mechanics, the friction, the tracking, and the replacement, require a reason to exist. This is where you connect the system to a deeper why. When the craving is intense, a mechanical system works better if backed by a clear objective, like reclaiming your time for your family or your health. This purpose provides the necessary weight to keep the system's rules in place during high-stress moments. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. By organizing these habit loops, you replace accidental reactions with a deliberate structure, allowing you to build a future based on your actual intentions.